At just 19 years old, Ada's world collapsed. Her parents died within months of each other, leaving her alone. No siblings, no relatives, no one to call family. The small room they lived in became silent. The laughter vanished. The food finished. And the landlord lost patience. "Bring my rent or leave," he shouted one hot afternoon. Ada begged. She cried. She explained. But poverty has no voice. Her bags were thrown outside. Her mattress followed. That was the day she became homeless. She slept under kiosks, behind shops, sometimes on bare ground. Hunger became her closest companion. Days later, she found a small provision shop looking for a sales girl. The pay was small, but to Ada, it was hope. She worked hard, swept the shop, arranged the goods, smiled at customers even when her stomach growled. But when night came, she had nowhere to go. One evening, after closing, she looked around carefully. The shop owner had left. The street became quiet. She gently spread carton papers behind the counter and slept. That became her secret. Every night, she locked the shop from inside and slept quietly. Before morning, she woke early, rearranged everything, and pretended she had just arrived. For weeks, no one knew. Until one night, while Ada slept deeply, exhausted from hunger and stress, a thief broke into the shop. He emptied the shelves, took money, carried goods. Ada slept through it all. Morning came. The shop owner opened the door and froze. Shelves were empty, money gone, and Ada sleeping behind the counter. "What is this?" he shouted. Ada jumped up in confusion. People gathered. They didn't listen. They didn't ask questions. "You stole everything! Thief! Shameless girl!" She cried. She swore. She begged. But shame is louder than truth. They pushed her out, insulted her, chased her into the street. That day, she lost her job and the little dignity she had left. She started sleeping near a supermarket owned by an old man. The man had no children and lived alone. He often closed late at night. Ada stayed at a corner nearby, using a torn wrapper as blanket. One cold night, she smelled smoke. She opened her eyes. The supermarket was on fire. Without thinking, Ada ran. She shouted. She fetched water from a nearby drum. She kicked the door. She poured water again and again. Her hands burned. Her feet shook, but she didn't stop. Neighbors woke up and joined. Together, they stopped the fire before it spread. Morning came. People gathered again, but this time, differently. They clapped. They praised her. "You saved the shop. You are a good girl." The old man looked at her carefully. "Who are you?" he asked gently. Ada tried to speak, but tears came first. She told him everything. Her parents, her homelessness, the shop, the shame, the street. The old man's eyes filled with tears. "I also have no one," he whispered. They both cried. Later that day, he said softly, "Come with me." He took her to his big mansion. Ada was shocked. She had never seen such a house. "From today, you are my daughter," he said. Ada fell to the ground, crying uncontrollably. For the first time in months, she felt safe. Weeks passed. The old man became weaker. He had a heart disease he never told anyone about. One evening, he called her. "I don't have much time," he said gently. "I have transferred everything to your name. My house, my shops, everything." Ada shook her head, crying, "No, sir, please don't say that." He held her hand. "Promise, take care of yourself and help others like you." She nodded, tears falling. That night, he closed his eyes and never woke up. The girl who once slept on carton papers now owned houses and businesses, but she never forgot the street. Every night, she fed homeless girls. Every month, she helped struggling workers, and she built a small shelter named the Sleeping Girl Home because she once slept in a shop and life gave her a second chance. Thanks for watching and following.